3, 2, 1. Thumbs up. All right. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Welcome to 8th grade American History. I'm Mr. Kelly, of course. It's great to see everyone again. Hope we're all getting ready for the holidays. So, as we do every day, it's good to review things that we do on a daily basis. So what we're going to do is review our class participation policy. As you can see right here, we have Mr. Kelly's field goal. 3 points every day. Mr. Kelly's a generous guy. You guys help him get his paycheck. He helps you get to the next level, right? He likes to give you points. So every day is an opportunity to kick a field goal in this class. You can get 3 participation points for just doing the 3 simplest processes. Respect your classmates, participate in discussion, and effort in group work. We do a lot of collaboration. It takes a lot of, it takes a group effort to do that. So one strategy that we use, and if you see too on your class worksheet, everything I hand out that you will do in notes in class, you have your 3 points. So if I do see you acting out, I might just for purposes walk over and be like, oh, Rob, you're talking? That's your point. Now you're down to 2. And that will be collected and kept every day. Rob, you're doing a good job. Keep it going. I won't do that if I don't have to. Bob. Names. Okay, so one strategy that we like to do here is the double clap. So, what the double clap is when we are group talking, we like to talk to each other, we're having a good time. When Mr. Kelly claps twice, instead of screaming over you guys, he will clap twice. What you guys do is you clap back to me and turn and focus your attention to the teacher. So let's practice that real quick. So real quick, turn to the person next to you and introduce yourself. Tell them how you're doing.
Hey, that's not your person.
Perfect. It could be a little better. Let's practice one more time. Turn to the person to your left real quick. Alright, we're getting there. Let's try and hold the laughter, but that was good for the most part. I really like that. So, moving on. Bell work, lead-off work today. As we know, we're doing our unit on post-World War II, the growth of the suburbs. What we're going to do on the classwork sheet provided, write a quick sentence. Take about 15 seconds to write a quick sentence on the, were the suburbs good for America? Yes or no? If you think they're good, write yes, the suburbs were good. If you think they were bad, write the suburbs were bad. No details, just a quick sentence. Take about 15 seconds to do that.
How are we supposed to know?
It's up to you. Pick either side. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just a quick writing activity.
Use prior knowledge.
I didn't know if we had it or not.
Were they good or bad? In about 10 seconds, we are going to bring it back together. Thumbs up if you have a sentence down. Wait, not Allison? You got it? Okay, so what you're going to do now is switch to the person to your right.
Oh no.
So move your paper to the person to your right. And what that person will do is they will add 2 supporting details to the sentence you wrote. If they wrote good, add 2 good things about the suburbs. If they wrote bad, add 2 bad things about the suburbs.
Wait, what? What are we doing?
Add 2 supporting details to the sentence on the person's paper who they just gave you to. So if they wrote good, add 2 supporting good details to the suburbs. Add to their sentence. See everyone doing some good work. We'll take about 2 or 3 more minutes. 2 or 3 more seconds, rather. You guys seem to be doing pretty good here. And
That's only one detail.
can use some more claps. Good. So, would anyone like to share their answer of what they had for someone supporting sentence? Johnny.
Gave people a place to live after coming back from World War II.
Perfect, perfect. So that's why the suburbs were good.
Yes.
Did anyone say the suburbs were bad? What's a supporting detail that was added to yours?
Mass consumption ends in rot and gentrification exacerbates racial.
Oh my god.
You're not wrong. Those are all things that we talked about. Urban decay, consumerism has positive and negatives. That's the thing we're going to focus on today, is that there's a lot of positives and there's a lot of negatives of the suburbs, depending on what perspective we want to change. So that's what we're going to be working with today. We're going to work on our perspective here. Yes, Johnny?
What's gentrification?
Gentrification is, it deals with, you don't really need to know it for post-1950s, but it deals, just, you know what, your homework for today is look up the word hipster. Yes.
It's the process by which poor black families are moved out of
I love that collaboration. Good job. All right. So as we talked about briefly,
in their lawns.
In their law.
Thank you. Okay. So as we know,
I love that clap.
the effects of the suburbs. These are all real factors that happen. Mass production of houses, urban decay, highways, white flight, job creation, better economy, and inequality amongst races. depending on your perspective, some of these things may be good, some of these things may be bad. So that's what we're going to be working on today. We're going to do a poster activity, but I'd like someone to read the quote of the day. Will someone volunteer to read the quote of the day? Yes, Johnny.
I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel.
Good, good. That's a very good job. Someone take a shot at what they think that means.
Be nice to people.
Yes, Rob.
Well, Johnny, since I raised my hand, I'm going to say I think it means to be nice to people.
Exactly. Yes. Be nice to
It's not be
people.
nice to
Make
people.
someone feel good today.
That's
Maya
a
Angelou was a
fun
figure from. She was more had to do with the civil rights movement in her art. We good? She had to do more with the civil rights movement in her art, but she got her start right around this area. So that's a little food for thought. So here we have this.
That's disgusting.
Yes. Who thinks this is good? Raise your hand.
Ew.
Pineapple
Pineapple on
pizza.
pizza.
Oh, yeah.
You think this is good? Who thinks this is bad?
Hawaiian pizza?
That's
Bad.
That's
Right?
very
I hate
So whether you think it's good or bad, it all depends on what your perspective of pineapple on pizza is, right?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I can say you tried it.
Okay.
Don't say it.
Well, all right. That's good.
It's an observable fact that you're a bad person.
But the point we're trying to get at here is that pineapple and pizza can be good or bad depending on what your perspective on it is. And so, if your argument is that pineapple on pizza is good, this picture will be very, pleasing to you. If you think it's bad, you'll think this is not good. So, perspective is one thing can mean different things to different people, and it all depends on the perspective in which you view it. I want you guys to take this mindset to our activity today, which we're going to do in a group in about a second. Specifically with photos and documents and social studies, they can have different meanings to different people, and it all depends on the perspective that you're trying to view it. So what we did in our writing activity is you guys picked a side, whether the suburbs are good or bad, and added detail to it. Today we're going to do it with pictures. So we're going to do an activity called a virtual essay. And so you guys are going to be put off in groups, which I'll break you guys off in a second, and you're going to answer this question. Were the suburbs good for America after World War II? So you're going to pick a side. You're going to use the pictures and cartoons that I provide to give evidence to your answers. And there's no right or wrong way to answer the question. I want you guys to back your argument with evidence, right? So think of it like that. Think of it as your perspective. If you think pineapple on pizza is good, then back that, but use it in social studies. That's kind of what we're doing here. So, the specific task. This is what we're going to do. I have the poster boards here. I'm going to distribute them in a second. So identify what you're going to do in your groups. The first thing you're going to do, identify your answer to the question. Were the suburbs good? Were the suburbs bad? Like I said, no right or wrong answer. Your group has to decide which way you want to answer it. And the next thing, you're going to use the photos to explain your answer. So you're going to use the photos categorized as paragraphs, right? And you're going to write in one sentence, after your category, what the pictures are, how the pictures support your argument. So this is basically, what this looks like is an essay without any writing. My personal favorite kind of essay, right? You're going to use the photos to explain your evidence. Take a lot of information, summarize it down into a little. Has everyone got that? So categorize the photos in which they match your points and write a short summary underneath. Try and use as many photos as I can and use multiple categories. So think of it as the photos are your paragraphs. And you don't have to write the paragraphs, you just have to use the pictures to tell the story. And then at the bottom, just write a simple conclusion. The finished product should look something like this, right? You see arrows, kind of paragraphs going. And then, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break you guys right off into fours. So you four, here's your poster. You four, here's your poster.
Wait, what?
That's
Right here, yep,
Oh.
there.
Yeah,
And then the back, your poster. And for sake of time, I'm going to go to each group individually and make sure we know how to categorize the pictures and we know what we're doing.
How come they got a cool poster?
So what I want you to do is right now in your groups of, thank you, right now in your groups of four, debate how you're going to, talk with each other how you're going to answer this question, right? And then when I come around with the photos, tell me how you're going to tell the question and then go forward from there.
I say good.
Mr. Lena,
Yes.
Rob.
is it good or
Sure.
No, Rob.
bad?
It's Russ.
Okay, is it good or
What'd
bad?
you say?
It's what?
Bad. Good or bad?
Bad.
Oh,
Yes.
Is it good or bad?
Suburbs are bored.
No, I love the suburbs.
It's a very valid argument.
I say
Sounds
good.
like a really good
Cookie cutter.
No, I say
Cookie
good.
cutter.
I say good.
Okay.
If you don't agree.
Yeah, talk it out.
Yes, talk it out.
If you don't agree, just try and see things from the other perspective. It's good to understand multiple perspectives when doing that.
Tiebreaker, good or bad?
I mean, what we can do is,
Mr. Lynn said good.
You said good? Okay, good. So what you're going to do now is here's your picture. I have it.
How about we do the pictures,
It has been a problem.
depending on the
Lots of speeding tickets generally.
It's bad because of this. And it's
Okay, I only have one pair of scissors, so be courteous when you cut out your pictures and send them down so each group gets them. But still, even though
Yeah.
until the scissors get to your group, just think about how you're going to categorize the pictures.
Our picture.
Sure. You don't have to be so dismissive though.
Isn't he rude?
Yeah, Mr. Suburbs are bad.
Look at this wholesome redlining. Look it up.
That's-
This is wholesome.
Yeah, I want to know what the
Oh,
date
my
is.
house are essay teacher.
So, suburbs are good for the people
You
who
guys got tape?
sometimes.
Right, with that?
You guys got
What's
tape?
our
Thank you.
introduction?
Oh, yeah. Or is
You guys
it
got
still,
tape?
I had it wrong.
Good.
Because it's still.
Nice.
I think you're right.
Suburbs don't have
Maybe.
sidewalks.
Yes,
It's
they
probably
do.
one of those things where there was half. Let's find out.
It says, where's the dog?
You don't have one.
What kind of
Forget it. Yeah, great. How you guys doing?
Okay.
So what picture do you like?
We were discussing.
I like
How can that be good or bad?
Well, we're discussing what kind of.
And I like
Rotary
this
phone
one.
this time, or.
Because America.
Not telephone guy.
Look,
Yeah,
see,
probably one of those.
suburb,
Yeah.
urban, suburb, urban.
Brief intro.
Good.
That, how can that be good? How can that be bad? You think it's cool to just sit around and
Look
eat all
it,
day?
it's a refrigerator full of food and a starving child with no food.
You're just not like.
Yeah, but that's
Five left?
really not in the suburbs.
But I
I think it was like they had it's like the urban side.
I mean, like,
see, this is what I'm talking about.
It stayed in the urban.
I love it! They all have yards! They can have dogs!
Todd. I'm sorry, I got a question somehow.
Got about 5 minutes left, so do the best you can to try and formulate your argument. Don't worry, you'll have time to work on it tomorrow,
The
but
houses kind of look different in the suburbs. They don't all look the same.
What should we say for this?
Jobs.
Apartment buildings look the same.
Say, we have changed life in a number of ways for.
Son! What do you like?
Oh, we just need to
Write
organize.
one brief introduction
there's
sentence.
5 minutes on
Nice.
the
Oh, I thought we weren't writing. He said this was an essay without the writing.
Well, you just gotta write 1 or 2 sentences on how you how you characterize the photos. So,
Alright, because they
here's,
Thank you.
Oh, no.
gave
I'm gonna say this.
us
Good.
community.
The suburbs are good
There's your
because.
happy suburban
Oh, love it.
Brady Bunch.
They provide loving
Comma,
families with jobs.
and
make sure you write how you guys answer the question, but I like the work we got going on.
Welcome back, Elsie. All
We're
worked out.
talking about whether or not we like the suburbs.
You have
Jessica
guaranteed
said she
loans
loves the
down
suburbs,
there.
and I'm not crazy.
He said that he didn't like the suburbs,
Boom,
but he doesn't like the city
arrow, go.
either. So you can't have it both ways.
such
Why
ass.
do you live in a rural
That
area?
looks like Monopoly.
Isn't that kind of the suburbs, right?
No,
No? Oh, okay.
this is not
Is
rural.
this
What we
kid running to that?
Right, okay, well,
I don't have like a bunch of farms.
There you
They
go.
don't cause
That's
pollution.
what's good about this.
good.
Ours? They have things.
Disagree.
That was an arrow, but it didn't really work.
What do we got over here?
We have to be on the same page. Okay, here, this girl looks happy
Good.
that she's in the
World War
kitchen.
II.
No, I get
Bye.
that's just a village. Yeah, I know, it's just suburbs in general. I just wouldn't wanna live on a village.
Scared by what name?
So did you guys say the suburbs are good or
I
bad?
picked this one. I say they're good, he said they're bad.
Okay.
They're mid.
Why would you say they were bad,
Whichever
Ben?
way direction you guys
What?
go.
You said the suburbs are
I
bad.
think that suburbs are boring. That's
It's a very valid point. It's kind of like a cookie cutter,
In
right?
the suburbs, I was very.
But you guys have a yard.
Yeah, but
What's
I
that?
think suburbs are for.
It kind of goes against the idea that the founding fathers had of like land and property ownership and you know hunting.
I think it goes
When
with
you're
it.
a kid in the
It's us.
suburbs, you just are always getting trouble. Like you can't go anywhere. They're always kicking you out of places.
You're right.
There's no
But
public.
you can tell all of your friends.
You guys got some good work here. I like
Everyone
this.
get kicked out of
30-minute
places in the
car ride to
suburbs.
school.
Why?
Doing 80.
Bad
Pretty
things.
girl.
We're kids and they don't want us there.
They just
All right.
let
We're
me-
shopping.
You get kicked out of the city too.
Consumerism and glamour kind of go hand in hand. Kind of the advertising kind of took a turn. I like that answer.
What does this
No one's
segregation have to do with?
I'm not allowed to eat.
Oh, pizza.
Yes.
What a great teacher to do this.